Alright, so if you watched part 1 of the video, you saw how fun and easy it is to do this on the PC or the Mac. Now I'm going to show you how amazing it is on an iPad or iPhone. Alright, so you just take something just as simple as this, press play, and it animates immediately. Alright, follow me over to my couch, and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so this is how it works. Very fun, very easy. When you first come in, you may want to click this little square down here, okay? That square will take you to different samples that you can use. Some are by me, yours truly. This is a picture of me that was taken just a few hours ago. I dress up, you know, and this is actually me and Tane. I'm in the front part of the horse. Okay, and let's say you want to work on one, like this one. You just swipe over, and you're in there, and you can start editing it, okay? To show how it works, Animate is already selected, okay? It looks like a dancing Sasha, and it is. So what you do is you just take your finger, take your man finger or your lady finger. In this case, it's a man. Doesn't really matter. We're not gender specific like that. That's how open we are. And you just make little pointers like this. Now, the longer the arrow, the faster it'll go, okay? But this is usually a good length for my cloud shots. It doesn't just have to be clouds and water and this sort of thing. You can see they're all kind of starting to go in different directions. I try to follow the natural patterns of what you see here. Wow, that was a little drama on the high C's. Here we go, slide these out, slide these out, slide these out. Now watch what's gonna happen. When I press play, it's gonna look weird because it's gonna start pulling all the solid matter out, okay? So I press play, and it looks really Inception-y, okay, which we don't want, okay? Now, some people like to use a mask, okay? And the mask allows you to draw on the parts that you don't want to touch, and you can zoom in, zoom out to get more precise. I don't like the mask because it takes too long, and sometimes you get kind of hard ripping edges anyway. I like the anchor, okay? The thing that was on Popeye's arm. So you just click, click, click. You can use the Apple Pen. I'm being a little quick and dirty here, okay? You go around the top of the. If I want to be more precise, just taking my time, I'd probably zoom in a little bit. Make sure I get these anchor points correct, all right? And see how there's that little moon there? I'm just gonna pop a few anchors around the moon and then press play, and now you see it stopped tearing the moon like that. Isn't that nice? Now, if it's too fast or too slow, you can click the speed, and this is really great. You can't get this with the PC version or the Mac version. You can go faster or slower just right away, just like that. How cool is that? Okay. It has a cropping mechanism. You can hit crop. And so you can choose different sizes, right? You can make it a perfect square or a portrait or like a cover for your Facebook cover, because now you can have animated Facebook covers. How cool is that? And you can click share. It will export it to your gallery on your iOS device. And then you can share that looping video right to Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Like everyone plays animated videos now that loop automatically. All right, let's work on another one. Okay, if you want to make your own, you come in here and you click plus, okay, to add your own. Now I have a very mysterious thing in here. I've got a weird bug with my iPad where these thumbnails have no relation at all to what they represent. So this is truly a wild card, okay? Like I'm gonna click on this picture from Chef Show in Morocco, and I get a picture of New Zealand at night. It's a lucky dip. Okay, so this could be kind of cool. This one is a little more challenging, but that's all right. I'm up for the challenge. So I usually start with my animation points, okay? And I'm gonna make this one a little bit more subtle because we don't want to be too weird. Stars can look amazing, okay? We want to go a little softer with the stars, okay? Get these clouds moving a little this way. A little subtle movement down here. You don't have to get everything at the exact same speed. Okay, here's the water. Let's get the water moving that direction. Just a little bit. And like, even though I just did this part, right, here's a nice thing to know. Even though I just did that little part, those motions will still be felt way downstream to a lesser degree, if that makes sense. Now I'm gonna start dropping some anchors. Okay, gonna be a little quick and dirty here. A little easy here. Okay, now I'm gonna go along the horizon. By the way, this is the Aurora Australis near Invercargill, New Zealand, where they recently stopped eating people. Okay, then I'm going to go and adjust the speed. I'm going to move it down a little bit here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that cool, Tane? Look at that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Look at that all day. And remember, if you go too fast, it just looks fake. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, zoom in down there on the water. The water looks nice. Yeah, that's basically how it works. And then, if you want to be very quick and not go back to your home screen, you can click plus right here and go pick another mystery photo. What's it going to be? By the way, if anyone in the audience knows what this bug is, let me know. Okay, I'm going to go click on a picture of San Francisco Giants baseball stadium, and I'm going to end up with Lake Tekapo. Of course. Okay, so we'll do one more animation here just for an example, okay? This little review is kind of turned into a mini tutorial. I hope that's okay. Okay, go along these. Follow the shapes. Remember, follow the shapes. I'm not really doing any portraits or anything here, but Sasha told me this about people and their hair. If you just follow the shapes in their hair or follow the shapes in the grass, just follow those and the animation looks really nice. If you go like upwards like this, like if you cross shapes, it looks really weird. I'll drop some anchor points here and let you know. Oh, sometimes if you have a good reflection like this, it's good to follow whatever the sky is doing so it kind of makes sense. All right, let's draw some anchor points. The water is actually this color, isn't it, Tane?
It is.
Yes, I'm sitting with a New Zealand native here. It's fun, isn't it, Tane?
Looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. I really do say don't use that. I've been talking to the team. By the way, full disclosure, I'm part owner in this thing. Although I didn't create it, I just consult and give a lot of feedback. And I say we just use anchor points and we don't use that brush because that mask brush can be confusing. Okay, so yeah, if you look at this part up here where I cross the boundary, see where that looks really weird and not so good? Let's make an adjustment on it. Okay, so I'm gonna go select it and just grab it. So if you want to change this, select it, just like that. Okay, if you want to delete it, hit the base of it, and then hit delete over here. You hit the delete button, just like that. So I'm gonna add one more, nice one here, nice one here. Sometimes you might notice it crushing up against the edge of the screen too. Like, watch that, hold on, let me delete that one I just selected. Let me select it, delete it, and let's see if we see any of this crushing going on. Oh, no, not really. But sometimes when it goes up against the edge of the screen, you can see the animation get a little bit weird. If that happens, just get the animation as close to the edge as possible. So I think that looks pretty good. And then if you look down here in the water, you can see the reflection is down there in the water also. I'm getting really close to it down there. Here's one last tip for you. When sharing, because things on Instagram are much smaller and Facebook are often smaller, people look on their phone, sometimes what looks good here, you need to speed it up a little bit. Okay, so I might go here to speed and speed it up like so it looks a little too fast here, but when it's on the phone, it will look great. All right. I hope you love this program. This is a fun little quick way to do it. Of course, the full featured one on the website has a lot more stuff. That's what I use quite a bit. But when I'm on the road, sitting in a cafe or in the car or something, I want to make a quick Plotagraph. The iOS versions are great. All right, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Sit here like a queen of Sheba. And,
Should I wrap you in the fur rags of this?
I should be nude.
Yeah, I'm
with
a cognac, and you do it with one hand.
I'm gonna be nude and just have just delicately covering my privates.
Yeah.
A suggestion of a shadow, but nothing more.